Heidfeldt's closing in as they come towards the final corner at turn 20. Is Heidfeldt going to fancy a look into the last corner of the race? Heidfeldt goes to the inside line and they make contact and they're both off. And that's an accident for Nick Heidfeldt. He has gone off the circuit. The two of them come together in the final corner, which means Lucas de Grassi is going to take victory in the FIA Formula E race here in Beijing. The last corner of the race. Heidfeldt goes to the inside line and they make contact and they're both off. And that's an accident for Nick Heidfeldt. He has got...
Jedden, and then the Volkswagen side by side. Benani with the inside, Huff trying to come back around the outside so that he gets position for the tight turn 6. And then contact into the barriers they go. Norby gets a hit. It is in fact Benani's car that basically almost came through Ted Björk's windscreen. Brief fire, as he said, he hit the... And then contact into the barriers they go. Norby gets a hit. It is in fact Benani's car that basically almost came through Ted Björk's windscreen. Brief fire, as he said, he hit the...
Go, go, go!
Montoya was penalised last year for that. There was, oh, that's a big accident for Kubica, and a horrible accident going on there. He's moving his hands, and obviously safety car will be out again. He must have tangled with somebody in the braking area down. And oh yes, he's had an accident very early on, and that was at maximum velocity. I've never seen a car crash like that in this circuit at that place, and he's certainly moving his hands about at that point. It's the Toyota he connected with. He took off, oh yes, and head first into so nearly collected the Toro Rosso of Scott Speed that you would have thought in any normal circumstances would have been well out of the action.
しかし今年66回目のインディは予選も大事故が起きてしまいました。5月14日、ゴードン・スマイリーの事故をご覧ください。はい、今ね、この第3コーナーで回ろうとしてちょっとオーバーした傾向にちょっとテールが振ったんですね。振ったところをカウンター当てようとした。その後の失敗かもしれません。見ててください。ここでね、テールがちょっと振った。それカウンター当てたらアウトサイドへぶつかってまっすぐ大クラッシュをしましたね。ぶつかった時の G が 150G ぐらいだろうというふうなことを言われてますが、大変な速度、大体200キロ以上の速度でもうもろにぶつかってますんでね、車は全く飛散して粉砕という感じですけども、一瞬にしてスクラップになってしまいました。ゴードン・スマイリー、5月14日、去年33歳で亡くなっています。
Going into this race was all that dirty air created by 34 cars.
But right now, the position he's in, he actually has a small advantage because everybody else is opening the air up in front of him, and he...
Oh, here we go. Trouble, contact, and a huge crash. Oh. Up in turn number 2. Oh, multiple cars involved. Oh, my. It looks like Dan Weldon may be involved in it.
And Eddie, you and I spoke about this morning on the drive-in. Just this amount of cars, the speed, just the chance for what they call the big one.
And what happens in conditions like that? Even if you're 300 yards behind that, you cannot stop these cars.
We talked about 3 or 4 wide.
Watch Sebastian Zaveja, right? Yes. Little contact right there.
Now he's trying to go from the low side to the high, from the high side down low to get going for the turn.
Oh.
And what ends up happening is that he got stuck back up there, turned around, tried to take another move going down, guys, and the backhand started to come around, and that started the chain reaction.
He was uncomfortable being on the top lane, and he tried, like you said, there's the car. There's 2 cars that are airborne. This puts
That's
world racing in perspective. This is the horrible accident that everybody has always hoped would never occur.
And as we said, 15 cars we now know of involved out of the 34 that started.
That's the new start-finish line, which isn't always this week. And an enormous accident at the back. Car launched meters and meters into the air, and it looks like another driver who tangled with Ben Barnicoat.
Only 7.5 minutes plus 1 lap left. Oh my!
Huge accident, a huge off. Ryan Tveter had spun, Piquet is involved, there was another car that's airborne as well, and the race is being stopped straight away. Red flag shown, and Ryan Tveter was the catalyst for all of that because he had spun, and then out of nowhere, but for a position, is Iko Kari. I'll explain why in a moment. Now this is Tveter, it was the Verth corner, I was right. He goes through the gravel, he's back on the track, and Peter Lee is just unsighted, straight into the back. Corkscrews in the air. Piquet very nearly goes over as well as he had a car knocked into his path. That is a monster. That's a huge, huge coming together, isn't it?
1번. 네, 지금 정연일 선수와
예, 들이받고 차가 떴죠.
네, 그리고 같은 팀 이제 엑스타 팀 사이에 지금 브레이킹이 늦으면서 지금
타고 올라갔어요.
황진우 선수의 차량을 지금 들이받게 됐는데 브레이크에 문제가 있었다라는 생각이 들 정도로 정말 굉장히 크게 사고가 났습니다.
뭐 이거는 뭐 지금 정확히는 얘기를 할 수가 없는데요. 자, 브레이크 문제가 있을 수도 있어요. 왜냐하면은 레이싱 브레이크 자체가 많이 사용하고 열이 어느 정도 올라야 정상 작동을 하거든요. 자, 근데 그 부분은 저희가 판단을 할 문제는 아니고, 저거는 그냥 화면상으로만 봤을 때 그 너무 과열된 경기.
Woo!